washing his hands. So he touches raw chicken, then he touches the handle of the refrigerator, then he takes the hot dog bun with your raw chicken on it.
The smartest people have people in place that know exactly what they need to be done.
In some sense.
This guy won't talk to his customers. He won't talk to Phil, won't talk to Ryan. Let's see if
This
he...
is a college town. They don't want clean. It's not the culture. Austin doesn't like that. Is it a sterile, clean room environment? No, it's not.
Do you know this is happening or not? Yes or no? Do you know it?
Do I know what?
That there's bugs all over your bar.
There's bugs all over Austin.
When I see it,
I've been in-
they are there. Either you knew it and you didn't give it,
Are you gonna lower your
or
voice and
you
talk like
fixed
a
it.
man?
No, because you're frustrating. So your staff is pulling your liquor bottles. They're telling me there's roaches here every day. You don't see it. You don't know it.
Not connected to the ceiling, it's falling in your drinks.
That's right.
Which means you're drinking mold.
Let's
Mold everywhere in these ceilings. This place has never been cleaned. You see all that? That's all mold growing.
I never noticed.
Yeah. It's not connected to the...
When you hear that, do you want to come back here?
No, I ain't coming back.
You want to drink that right now?
I'm done with it.
Does anybody want to drink this? Of course not.
Flies breed off of yeast. They breed off of filth. They build nests and they grow out of your drains.
How about the fact that he's in the kitchen?
Gets cleaned every day.
Oh.
Look at all of these flies up along the railing. Look at all of these flies everywhere.
30 cockroaches in there. Look at that.
Seeing that many cockroaches was disgusting.
Ed, tell me, how much money are you losing each year?
Each off season, probably 30 to 40,000.
30 to 40,000. You think cleaning it might help a little?
He had people standing in the crowd looking at him with utter disgust, and he was still sitting there smiling and laughing, thinking it was a joke and that it was funny.
Chloe, why don't you tell me about this?
Why are you telling him that, but not me?
I've told you that we have a problem,
You own
which
this
is
place.
why
You're supposed to know these things.
There are no bugs in the bar.
And I'm gonna fumigate this building tonight. You didn't have the balls to do it. I'm gonna. You didn't write the check. I'm gonna.
we don't get paid anything. We get paid tips, and that's it. So we have to come into work 2 hours early so we can clean the bar and stock it for free. And then we may or may not make $20.
My wife orders a drink. The bottle's filled with a cockroach and bugs.
Wow.
The other liquor bottles are filled with bugs. The staff told me that they see cockroaches every day.
It would
They've been here for
take
a day.
me hours to clean this bar. Why
Oh,
the
and-
would I do that for you, Steve?
Because then you'd be a professional.
You're a piece of We don't
This
get
guy
paid.
hires you, doesn't put you on a payroll.
That's not the case. I offered them the option of paying. They refused.
How do you feel right now?
I feel fine.
You feel fine. How do you screw people like that and live with yourself, man?
Can't be. That's what
He
I
could frickin' care less about you, right? He's gonna stick his hand in your pocket, he's gonna screw you at every opportunity, and he looks in the mirror and believes his own. I'm gonna. Your employees, Joe, and you, Jesse, are not walking back in this building until we can do so safely. And you, my friend, are in. How often do you see a roach?
Every day.
A few every day?
Probably.
Where do you see them? Do they walk across the bar?
Yep.
Yeah, we had them in our cash registers with our money.
If you're looking for a paycheck, I don't get one. My pay is my love, my compassion, my relationships with lady friends. The older I get, I realize it's not all about money.
When people ask about headhunters, they're like, oh, that bar that smells real bad? That's us.
And what does our owner say about this stuff?
Yeah, this isn't my job.
It is your job to
No,
clean
it's
the
not.
tree wells.
You know what? If you paid me, then it would be my job. But you don't. It would.
Cockroaches.
Shocked at your professionalism.
You know what
Crazy,
a professional
man.
is?
Yeah.
A professional is you don't serve bugs to your customers.
Maybe you're the biggest bug.
That's what I do for a living. I fight lions. I fight demons. I mean, everybody comes at me.